Did you all see this tweet of Nick Offerman going off on someone for trying to use a meme of Ron Swanson to make fun of Pride Month? It was great. I'm only going to censor this because my mom watches my videos. But it was inspiration to hop into Resolve and make a new drag and drop preset to help you throw away anything you would like Ron Swanson's help in throwing away. You can drag and drop files from the media pool right in this clip name. You've got some text options. Whatever you want to see Ron Swanson get rid of with vigor, it's easier than ever. Happy Pride Month. I'm going to walk through all the controls this effect offers soon, but up front, I need to say that this is a completely free download. I have spent years making presets and plugins for DaVinci Resolve. Dozens of those are available completely for free over at sterlingsupply.co. Of course, also on that site, you have a lot of my paid products as well. And what I need to say is that I know I need to stop giving away presets for free. I know that in my current position, it still doesn't make sense to keep giving away presets for free, but I want to, so it's important I say that if you want more DaVinci Resolve resources, presets, plugins, templates, whether those are larger paid products or free presets like this one, your support here on the channel and over on the website means everything. If you like the work I do, if you like the free presets and plugins I've made for all of you over on the website, the best way to support me is to go over there and pick up a paid product that you think you would actually use. You can add some really cool functionality to DaVinci Resolve, and you can support me. I think it's a pretty good deal. On to this free preset. I'm going to completely get rid of this on my timeline, open my effects library, and under Generators Sterling Supply Co, we have this new SSC Ron effect. You can install this through the DR effects that we'll get when you go through that store page. It is a store page, but it's still a free product. That will install it, and if you drag and drop it to a timeline, you can see it as this full-scale video with this text by default. That gets thrown in the dumpster. We have some like little masking going on, and then we have all these options in our inspector. From the top, we have some master transform if you want to scale the entire thing down. If you're doing something else on screen and you just want this like as a little meme on the side, you can do that. But underneath that, we have the big option of source. It defaults to text, but if you change this over to drop zone, you'll get an error. But if you open up your media pool and drag in, anything you would like here, including something up to full video clips. If I scale this down, which I'll get to later, then you can have images or video clips that are in your inspector, drag them over here, and that will take over that same animation and also get thrown away. If you're on text, of course, we have these text controls to change that up, color, scale, some other options. But then we have offset controls, which is similar transform controls, but just for after the fact. So you have this text, you have this drop zone, but especially like you just probably saw, if you drag in video or a large image, that will be really large, and then you can pull down this offset here, or if you want to rotate to like fit anything there, or even offset it, you can easily do that. And then we have a motion blur toggle, especially for this motion right at the end. I think especially these master transform controls, if you want like a little subtle meme up in the corner as you talk about whatever, I think that makes a lot of sense. And again, anything in your media pool, drop in this clip name or change it back to text. I believe the only thing you should really need to be aware of is that this actual video is actually an image sequence that's stored next to this preset. And by default, I made this for 30 frames per second timelines. So it will play back those frames like it's on a 30 frames per second timeline. But because this runs through Fusion, things get a little funky. So if you're on a 60 frames per second timeline, this would naturally play back at like 2 times speed. If you need to, you can always make this a compound clip and then hop into change and like slow that down if you really need to, if you need it to take longer to like match your timeline. That should be the only real workaround. The file is also 1080 by default, but if you drop it on a 4K timeline or even a smaller timeline, because it is a fusion effect, it should also auto scale. So that shouldn't be an issue, but you always have these master transforms, which do take into account like that specific scaling. So you should be able to work around things however you need to. It's been a while since we've had a little free preset Friday here on the channel. I'm happy to bring it back with a cool little preset that, let's be honest, I wasn't gonna sell this anyway. So hey, it's a free preset for you all who just want more memes in Resolve. Super importantly, if you have any recommendations for, a small little effect that could be a free preset or an example of like a title or generator or an effect that you would like to see in Resolve, recommend it in the comments. Maybe I'll take a swing at it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.